morning, friends. It is currently 7 a.m. and I'm gonna bring you along for another day in my life. I loved filming the other day in my life, so I thought, why not do another one? Today is going to be a pretty typical day in my life. I need to pack some orders. I need to work on a custom order. I need to do some pattern designing. Also, I didn't realize you guys can see these behind me. That is a new pattern that I'm working on. But okay, I already got ready for the morning. I threw on my In My Crochet Era hoodie. Fun fact, this is actually a hoodie that I designed. I finally ordered one. I'm not really like a hoodie person. I'm always a crew neck girl because with long hair, I always find that the hood like annoys me and it feels like the neck is too tight, but I do actually really like the fit of this hoodie. It's very light, like it's not too heavy. But anyway, getting sidetracked. I already got ready for the morning, so let's go and get some coffee. Hi Shay, good morning. I usually feed Shay in the morning, so she always greets me and then runs to her food bowl. Time to feed Miss Shay. She just wants cuddles today, I guess, first thing in the morning. I can't remember if I showed you guys this mug or not. Wait, let me try to go to better lighting. But I designed these mugs because I wanted some more cute crochet merch, so I will definitely be adding these to my shop. I honestly just haven't had a chance to, but isn't it so cute? I love the coquette theme, so of course I had to do a bow and then one more row because we always want to keep crocheting despite what else is going on that needs to get done. Cheers, friends. All right, let's get back to the office. I came into the office and Callie was already clocked into work. Baby just had surgery. That's why she has the cone on. She had a few tumors, but the vet was luckily able to remove them. So now she is just recovering. But usually Callie does hang out in the office with me like all day. She's like my assistant. All right, we are in the office and now first things first, I need to check all of my emails, respond to my Patreon messages, and respond to all of my Etsy messages. I honestly like to do all of the admin stuff first thing in the morning because I feel like that's when I'm my sharpest, honestly. It also like doesn't require that much brain power, so it's nice when I'm like still waking up versus like making a pattern or packing orders, doing tasks that require a bit more brain power to function. Hopefully it is a light day today. I never know how many, messages I'm going to walk into. It is Monday morning, by the way. It is Monday, May 5th. So I feel like whenever I come back from a weekend, it's not too crazy. Okay, I think we are finally done with emails. That honestly didn't take that long. Okay, next up is Patreon. I always like to answer my Patreon DMs every morning because it's nice to stay connected with my patrons. Also, I'm really bad at responding to Instagram DMs, so this is the one platform that I am holding myself accountable and answering every single day. Okay, we're done with Patreon. That took like no time at all. Now finally we're moving on to Etsy. Okay, 10 messages. We can bang this out, you guys. Okay, we are officially all done with the admin stuff. It is only 8 a.m. and honestly, that's why I love doing the admin stuff first in the beginning of the day. It really makes me feel like I've accomplished something when I check all of that off my list first thing in the morning. And the coffee is definitely kicking in. I'm feeling much more awake. So now the next thing on the to-do list is to go package up some orders. I've been bad and been putting off packing up these orders all weekend. So today is the day. I already printed out a bunch of the labels. Oh no, the lawn people are here. Sorry about the sound, but I already printed out a bunch of the labels. I think I got 2 more orders overnight, so let me print those out real quick and then we can package up the orders. Okay, let me see what got ordered because I did get a notification last night. Ooh, someone ordered a signed book from me. I did get a few more books back in stock, so I will have to sign that book and send that out. Thank you so much, Natalie. And then we also got an order for the regular size blue goldfish. Thank you, Deborah. This is the goldfish, Greta the goldfish. I'm so glad that she got adopted because I absolutely love these goldfish. But okay, let's get order packing. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, 6 orders we need to pack. Not too bad. Some ASMR right now. First up, we have this adorable purple bunny snuggler. I'm so happy the bunny snuggler finally got adopted. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, the next order is from Trevor, and Trevor ordered this adorable blue betta fish. Thank you so much, Trevor. I hope you love Betty. The next order is for Rachel, and she adopted the OG Greta, the jumbo Greta. I am so happy that Greta's going home. Rachel, if you're watching, thank you so much, and I hope you love Greta, and I hope you love cuddling her as much as I do. And the last plushie order is the blue Greta going off to Deborah. Thanks so much. Alright, all of the packages are done. Now I just need to sign those 2 books and we will be done with order packing for the day. It is currently 8:30, so we're making great progress. I also ordered this shirt that I need to return. I don't know, I thought it looked cute online, but it's one of those things where you try it on in person and it's just not a vibe. Okay, we're officially done with order packing. Let's see what time it is. It is 8:40. Wow, I feel like I'm not nearly as productive when I don't film myself, so maybe I should start filming myself more often. There are definitely days where I am not this productive, so hopefully this doesn't come across where I'm always like this productive every single day. That is totally not the case. I will go to the post office later today. I usually don't like to go out to the post office until like midday, just because I found that going in the morning, it's like very crowded, which is honestly surprising because I thought people would be at work and like people wouldn't be going to the post office first thing in the morning, but that is not the case, at least not here. So next on the list, I realized I never counted up all of the skeins that I used and all of the plushies that I made in April. Since it's May 5th, we're a little behind, but better late than never. I surprisingly have been sticking to my goal of logging everything in my Notion each month. April will be month number 4 of me logging it, so hopefully by the end of the year, we can actually see everything that I made. But okay, let's get logging. I just went over to my bin where I store all of the skeins, and surprisingly there's not that much for April. I feel like for April I already used a bunch of skeins that I already opened, so I wouldn't necessarily have the label to document them. I did a lot of small projects in April, like the betta fish, the other candy fish, so I guess it makes sense, but let's count up these labels. Okay, starting out with Parfait Chunky, of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Parfait Chunky, and then we have 3 Parfait XL. So April was definitely a very Premier Yarns kind of month. We love a good Parfait yarn, but okay, let me log these in the Notion and then I'm gonna count up all of the plushies I made. Wow, that's crazy. Only 9 skeins in April compared to all my other months. I think I was in double digits. Yeah, in March I was 21. February 26, and January 50, but I guess that's because of the giant mug bird order. But okay, going to log all of the plushies. I'll be curious to see how many plushies I made. I think I definitely made more than 13, which is how many I made in March, but we shall see. Alright, just got done logging all of the photos. How gorgeous is this spread? I am such a visual person, and seeing all of these colors and plushies together, it's just really satisfying to me. And the final count is 15. 15 plushies in April. I really am glad that I'm holding myself accountable and logging all of this, because look how cool it is to just scroll through and kind of just see a brief summary of all of your makes for the year. It's crazy that we're already in May and we're almost halfway through the year. This year is completely flying by, so crazy, but I'm super excited for May and for all of the May plushies, because if you guys saw the spoiler in the beginning of this video, I am currently working on a dog snuggler pattern, so we will have a lot of dog plushies in May. So it's currently only 8:50, which is great. That means we still have a good majority of the day left, and now I will just be working on my dog snuggler pattern and really just trying to finalize it. I feel like the majority of my day is spent crocheting. That's why I kind of like to just do everything else non-crochet related in the very beginning of the day. That way I can just sit down and zone into crochet for the rest of the workday. I'm going to do a deep dive into the dog snuggler pattern for you guys in another video, but I think that video will come out after this video, so I don't want to talk too much about it just because I don't want it to be like duplicative for you. I will say that today my goal is to finish a husky and also maybe like a pit bull slash like mixed breed type of dog, and then I need to write up the pattern on Canva because I have not written up the pattern yet, and that usually takes a really long time, just getting all the formatting and all of the pictures, etc. A few of you guys have asked me if I would film a video tutorial on how I like set up my Canva and how I set up my patterns on there, and I honestly would be down, so let me know down below if that's something you're interested in. I recently just switched to Canva, like I think in April or May or March at this point, but it has been a game changer. I used to just use like a regular like Google Doc, and it really wasn't pretty at all. Using Canva is great because it's so aesthetically pleasing, it looks more professional, but it does take a lot of time to format, and I feel like you can go down a rabbit hole with Canva. Like I will fixate on the smallest details, and then 2 hours goes by and you're like, wow, I did nothing for the actual pattern. So that is the only downfall. But okay, I'm gonna go grab my yarn and start working on the dog snuggler. Checking in with you guys. It is currently 11 a.m. so this is definitely going to be the bulk of my day, but I am so excited with how the husky head is turning out. Oh my gosh, I was really intimidated by this process because color changing and designing around the color changing is always so tricky, but oh my gosh, I love how it's shaping up. I'm now at the spot where we can add the eyes, and I'm so excited for these eyes, you guys. Huskies are known for their iconic blue eyes, so look at these eyes that I found. They will be perfect. These are from Bora Bee Babies. My friend Melissa made them, and they are perfect for this husky. Okay, I'm gonna go put them in. I'm so excited to see how they look with the husky. I feel like it'll really seal the deal with this design. Oh my gosh, look at it, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And the placement of the eyebrow is perfect. Oh my gosh, this like never happens. It never happens like in the first try. I'm so relieved. Okay, let me put the backings in to secure. It literally looks like a Beanie Baby or one of those like TY toys with like the giant eyes. I'm so excited, you guys, to finish the head now. Got a package from Premiere and Shay is holding it hostage. We'll have to open this up later. Oh, there she goes. She's getting up. But first, actually, I think I'm gonna get some lunch. It is 11:40, so taking a break real quick. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video to talk about today's sponsor, Hungryroot. In case you didn't already know, Hungryroot is the easiest way to eat healthy. They're like your personal shopper and nutritionist wrapped all into one. And if you're like me, your week is probably super busy and you barely have any time to go grocery shopping or cook healthy meals at home. And that is exactly why I love using Hungryroot. With over 15,000 recipes recipes shipped each week. There's something for every taste and nutrition preference, whether that is anti-inflammatory to gut-friendly, gluten-free to dairy-free, high protein, and more. Shopping, planning, and cooking food can really be simple and stress-free. Just tell Hungry Root about your goals and preferences, and they will fill your cart with personalized recommendations that get smarter as they learn more about you and what you like and what you don't like. They'll send you everything you need to whip up super tasty meals in less time than it takes to get delivery or takeout. And I really love that most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in 15 minutes or less. I made this delicious salmon rice bowl with Brussels sprouts today for lunch, and it was so good. Hungry Root also has great options for the whole family with healthy groceries like smoothies, kids snacks, sweets, ready-to-eat meals, salad kits, and even supplements. There's no high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, or preservatives in any of Hungry Root's food. And they only source top quality meat and seafood free of hormones and antibiotics. So if you want to try Hungry Root for yourself, definitely take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, you can get 40% off your first box plus a free item in every box for life. Click the link down below or go to hungryroot.com and use the code Jenna. That's 40% off your first box plus a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with the code Jenna. Thank you so much again, Hungry Root, for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely loved all of the meals that I made this week, and with that, let's get back into it. So I just got done lunch and a floating Shay wants to say hi. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name's Shay. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I just got done lunch. I sadly didn't get any footage of it, but I will get some footage of me cleaning up. I always love watching people cleaning up after meals. Like, I don't know, it's very satisfying. So hopefully you guys enjoy this montage of cleaning. Also, yes, the camera is currently connected to the fridge because I got that cool magnet tripod. So you guys are just floating up there, and I'm gonna go clean up. Okay, the kitchen is all clean. Let's go back to the office and get back to crocheting. It has been a day, you guys. Right now, it is around 4 o'clock, so I'm going to head to the post office, and then afterwards, I'm gonna go back to working. I'm gonna try to write up the dog patterns on Canva now that all of the dogs are done. I like to write up the pattern on Canva once I complete the design, I'm happy with it. That way, I can really just go into formatting and editing mode. But yay, they look so cute. It's funny how they can just like sit like that and they don't fall off. They're just chilling on my shelves. And wait, I'm just gonna take a moment and show off the office. I love this corner of my office. It is so cozy and so vibey with all of the yarn, all of the plushies, and my giant plant right here. She is getting so long, but the puppies look so cute. Oh my gosh, all of these fuzzies on me. That's so real though. Whenever I work with like chenille yarn, fuzzies everywhere. But I came on because I lied. Before we go to the post office, I need to post some content today. I feel like lately I haven't been posting as much content as I used to. Like on Instagram, I used to post every single day, but ever since like the beginning of this year, I've kind of scaled back to posting like every other day, and that's totally fine. Like, you don't have to post every day. It's honestly really hard to post content every single day, but I'm gonna work on YouTube first. I think I want to post another video about that giant avocado bed that I'm making. I'm really tempted to just leave it as a costume because I got an avocado costume years ago where it's like a giant avocado that you put over, and then my husband got toast, so we're avocado toast. It's like a couple's costume, but the avocado cat bed makes the perfect costume, and it's so cool to have a costume that you made. So part of me wants to hold on to that for Halloween, but the other part of me is like, no, Jenna, you set out to make Shay a bed, so I probably will make it into a bed for Shay, but I want to post on YouTube and see what you guys have to think about that. So let me try and find the reel that I made. I posted it on TikTok originally, but it's always nice to reuse content because work smarter, not harder. Also, you never know how the video will do on the different platforms. Like, for example, a TikTok video could go viral, whereas on YouTube, maybe it would get like 10,000 views and that's it. So you never really know what will happen to your content until you post it. So post that content, don't hold back. Like I always tell people, like you never know what will happen until you do it. And if you don't do it, that's always going to be a missed opportunity. So post it. who cares? Like, let it ride out, let it happen, let the algorithm do its thing. You might be surprised. I feel like all of the videos that went viral for me, I was so close to not even posting them. Like, they were just kind of like throwaway posts. I was like, okay, I'll post this, boom, viral. So you truly never know. But okay, wait, let me try to find it. I definitely recorded it the other day. Also, I crack up at this photo of me because it genuinely looks like this avocado is like a towel and I just got out of the shower. Like, is it giving anyone else that vibe? But okay, let me post this on YouTube. I feel like YouTube, it's really hard for shorts to take off. Like, I only have a handful of shorts that like reach over 100,000 views, whereas I feel like on TikTok and Instagram, it's way easier to achieve that. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube actually is changing up the way that they count shorts views. I saw like a whole email on this. I think essentially if someone just watches the short, like there's no time minimum. It's like if they click into the short, it counts as a view. So I feel like this is meant to help people boost their shorts views, but I haven't really seen a difference, honestly. Okay, and now for Instagram. I did already tee up a reel for today, so that always makes it super convenient. Like, you don't have to go and edit. I usually edit all of my Instagram reels directly in Instagram. Sometimes if they're a little bit more complicated, I'll throw them into CapCut, but I actually really do like the Instagram like in-house editor for reels. I'll put the video right here. I don't want to get flagged for copyright, but yeah, hopefully those content pieces do well. But okay, I think I'm done in the office today for now. Let's head to the post office, drop off our packages, and then we will take a short break. It's been a very good day. So my husband got me this giant tote from Harbor Freight, and it is finally able to fit all of my packages in one run. Before this tote, I had to split up my packages into multiple small tote bags, and it was always such a hassle, but finally a tote that is big enough. Highly recommend. He said this was only like 99 cents, or I want to say cheaper than that. It was under $1, so that is totally a steal. We are ready for the post office finally. It is 4:10. Also, I was just checking my YouTube stats because I just posted that short, and guys, we are at 199,800. We are so close to 200K. I'm so excited. I honestly can't believe it. This is so surreal. We just hit 100K last June, and now we're about to hit 200K. You guys are seriously the best. I can't believe we have so many crochet friends over here on this corner of the internet, but I am so thankful for all of you. I cannot wait to spoil you guys in an awesome giveaway, so stay tuned. But look, you guys, we are so close. Maybe I'll hit it by the end of today. I really hope so. Since I'm short, I always have to adjust the seat to the highest height, and it's so funny. Don't mind me as I literally raise my seat. But okay, we are off to the post office. I'm gonna let the car warm up a little bit. Also, as a reward for being productive today, I feel like a Starbucks drink is warranted. In our household, we usually like to reserve Starbucks for the weekend, but today is Monday. I feel like a little extra Monday boost. Whoops, the radio came on. I feel like a little extra Monday boost is totally warranted though. I'm also opening up the sunroof because we never really use it, and it's beautiful out today, so why not? I hope you guys can hear me over the AC, but I'm gonna put on Selena Gomez's new album. I am such a fan of her newest album. It really bumps and it feels like summertime, especially Bluest Flame. That is my favorite song, hands down, in her new album. Just dropped them off and I decided we are going to Starbucks, so let's go. Hi, could I just get a venti pink drink, please? Thank you. I honestly probably shouldn't have got this because it's almost 5 p.m, but at least this doesn't have that much caffeine. The pink drink will always be my go-to Starbucks drink. I got this for the first time in college, and I think I drank one every single day my freshman year. Since then I've cut back, but like, these are my favorite drinks ever. right, we are back home. It is almost 5 p.m. at this point, and I was thinking, I'm like, Jenna, you know, you had a really good productive day. You don't need to push yourself to write up the pattern today. It can wait till tomorrow. One of my resolutions for this year was to have better work-life balance, so when the clock says 5, I should treat it like a real job. Also, oh, you guys see Callie, she's still recovering from surgery, but yeah, I think I'm gonna log off, quote, log off for the day. But before I do that, I thought it would be fun to end this vlog by doing an unboxing haul of some yarn that I ordered from Premier. I showed you guys earlier, Shay was sleeping on the box, but she finally moved, so we can go ahead and unbox it together, and that will be a really nice close to the day. Let me go grab it. I did some damage, you guys. I needed to do some restock of Parfait Chunky. I was running out of some skeins, some colors, so I did some damage. All right, let's see what I got. Ooh, so right off the bat, I do not remember ordering these, and I don't know what project I had in mind, but I got some Parfait XL of this gorgeous red color. I do have another red color in Parfait XL, but this is specifically burgundy, so it's like a darker red. This reminds me of like vampire red. So I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I ordered some. I got 2 skeins of that. Oh, we got a lot of Parfait XL. Honestly, sometimes when I place a yarn order, I forget what I ordered because it comes in, you know, weeks later. So it's kind of like a surprise doing these unboxings. But okay, we got another skein of Sage of Parfait XL. And then we have 2 more skeins of Seafoam in, again, Parfait XL. Up another skein of Sage. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, that's weird if I only got 1 skein. Usually I get at least 2 skeins of each color. So another skein of Sage. Okay, moving on to Parfait Chunky, I got 2 skeins of Cornflower. Love this blue. I've been using a lot of this color, so that's why I restocked this. And then, of course, 2 skeins of Teddy Bear. I didn't realize, but Teddy Bear is like the iconic color to have. I feel like this brown is perfect for so many projects, so it's always out of stock. So, of course, when I saw it was back in stock, I had to grab some. Then I got 2 skeins of black. You can never have enough of the basic colors. Next, I have 2 skeins of navy. I've also been using a lot of navy. I feel like it's because of all the dragons that I've been doing, especially the 4th wing dragons, making Sigale. I needed to restock this. 2 skeins of poppy, which is that bright red color. Definitely have been needing the red. And then lastly, 2 skeins of blue. This light blue is the perfect color if you're trying to do pastels, and I feel like I always gravitate towards this shade of blue. So I definitely needed more of these. But okay, that's the end of this haul. I also placed another order on Premier, but it's for a top secret project. I am so excited to share it with you guys. I may or may not have ordered like 30 skeins for this project, so we're talking jumbo, but I cannot wait to show you. More on that to come. I've already said too much. But okay, I think we're gonna wrap up the day here. I'm gonna go enjoy my Starbucks. I'm probably gonna go sit outside with my husband and Callie and Shay and just chill. What a day, you guys. It was so fun bringing you along with me. I feel like I was 100% way more productive than I ever would have been, so I'm glad I filmed this. Thank you for holding me accountable. Thank you for keeping me company. I love crocheting with you guys, love making these videos, and of course, thank you so much for all of your support and love. I genuinely appreciate it so much. I could not ask for a better day, and I could not ask for a better community, so thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, I will chat with you in the next video. Bye!